So today, guys, we are going to begin with our review week. As you know, we're really close of our final test, and we are really close to begin with our final projects. So today we are going to begin with our final review of the second term. So Isa, do you have any question, princess?
Yes.
Tell
When
me,
is
baby.
the final test?
The final test is the next week. Okay?
Okay.
And then we are going to have like 2 weeks of final project. Yeah, we are going to do it together in class. And well, then it's almost vacation time, so that's it. Let me check before beginning if some of you arrive. So, Juliana, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Juan David, are you there? No. Santiago, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Maria Jose, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
So, guys, for you who arrived really late, be careful with the thing that I'm saying. I am going to call attendance. I am just going to wait like 1 minute and that's it. So, that is going to be from now on. Okay, babies. Also, this week we are going to have just 3 hours of class. Like from 7 hours that we usually have, we are going to have just three. So we have to be really wise with the things that we are going to be doing. I am going to share with you today's forum in order to check it and to see the things that we are going to be doing today. Okay, this is it, okay?
Teacher, I don't understand this part of activity. Repeat, please.
This week we are going to be having like our review because the next week we are going to have our final test. The thing is that this week we have just 3 hours of class because yesterday was holiday and tomorrow you have coexistence time, the 3 first hours, so we are not going to have class tomorrow, yeah? You are going to be with Fabian. And then we are just going to have 2 more hours, so we don't have enough time this week, so we are going to be really wise with the things that we are going to be doing, okay? So we are going to begin today. I am sharing with you actually my screen and we are going to check today's forum in order to see what are we going to do today. Okay, guys? So, Camilo, can you please help me reading the instructions?
Yes, teacher.
Go ahead.
Espera, profe, que no se ven.
Please use English. Don't forget that you can't use Spanish.
Teacher, you can, how do you say, mostrar la pantalla.
Show it again? Okay.
Show it again.
Let me show you again. So, babies, this is it. Can you see it, Camilo? Or not yet?
No, profe.
No? Okay, so don't worry.
Ya.
Yeah? Okay, go ahead. Please help me reading.
Okay. Entonces,
English.
this week we'll be reinforcing the learned topics in order to be ready to take our final exam. We are going to have different activities that will help us to improve our English skills and also the grammar content that we have been working with. Please be
Ready?
ready to participate activity and don't
Actively.
forget to ask if you have any question.
Thank you, baby. So, what are we going to do today? The idea today is to begin with the review of past simple and continuous. Okay? But first, I want to know if all of you finished your activity related with the reading plan, the one that we began the previous week. Do you remember that activity? Yes or no? Because I have like some posters, I have some characters, some comics, but I don't have it complete, so I want to know if you finish it. Because I told you that we were going to take like some minutes today to do it.
Teacher,
So I
I
need to know
think
if you need it.
ah, no sé si quedó bien. I don't know.
English, please, Nata, please, English. I am going to stop sharing with you and I am
Teacher,
going to listen one by one. Please, if you want to talk, write on the chat me and I am going to give you the word in order to make it easier. So I am going to listen Natalia, then I am going to listen Vale Venegas and then Mariana, okay? So Nata, let me tell me.
I finished the activity, but I don't know if it's okay.
Did you send it to me?
No,
No?
ya, ya te lo mandé.
Please, baby, please upload it. Please use English and please upload it to the
In,
forum, Friday's
in
forum. Like last week,
which forum?
you have to upload it to the forum of Friday, yeah? 22nd May, the previous week forum. So, Vale Venegas, tell me.
You said in the last class
Mm-hmm.
that in this hour, um,
That I was going to give you some time.
some finish the activity. That's the last
Yes.
week.
So that's the reason why I am asking if you finish or maybe if you need more time because I told you that I was going to give you that time today. Okay?
Okay.
So you haven't finished yet. Okay. Mariana.
I already finished and I uploaded in the form, but I don't know if it's okay.
Don't worry. I am going to check, not today, because I don't have like the time to do it today. I am going to check, of course, and I am going to give you my review. But the thing is that I want to know if someone is missing. So, for example, Vale Venegas told me that she needs more time. She needs more time. So, Vale, please, you have 10 minutes from now on to finish it, okay? And to upload it to Friday's forum. Okay, Vale? Go ahead, princess. What
Yo,
about... Yeah, baby, did you
Profe,
finish? Yes, you.
I upload in the forum.
Ah, okay. I was thinking that, I mean, the question was like, did you finish? So, okay, you're
No, no,
ready.
no.
You're ready, great. Camilo, did you finish? Did you upload it?
Teacher, I finished, but I don't.
I didn't
I didn't
upload it.
put in the form.
So please do it right now. Please upload it to Friday's forum right now, like the last week, 22nd May. Okay?
You can 5 minutes, please.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I want you to do it like in this class. Okay?
Okay.
Isa, okay, I have yours. You sent it to my mail because it was impossible for you to upload it, right?
Yes, teacher.
I have it. It's okay. Juan David, what about you? Did you finish? Juan David? Yes, did you upload it to Friday's forum, baby? Okay. So, Juan Pablo, what can you tell me? Did you finish? Did you upload it?
No, teacher, ya lo voy a
English, please.
no, teacher, now is the submit the
Ah, okay.
form.
You are submitting. Please, Friday, 22nd May. That forum.
Okay.
Thank you. Gabi, what about you? What can you tell me?
Teacher,
Give me 1 second, Camilo. I want to listen, Gabi.
I published the activity on Friday, teacher.
Thank you, princess. Camilo, tell me.
I need put the small text. Yes.
Yes, you have to.
This is the introduction of the picture.
Okay. Yeah, you can do it like that. Thank you, baby. Maria Jose, did you finish, princess? Did you upload it to the forum on Friday?
Sí, profe, yo también
English,
agregué la
English,
basura.
baby, English. Don't forget, it's like extremely mandatory. You can't speak in Spanish. I'm sorry, but you can't. So, Majo, yes. Mariana, you said that you finished, right? On Friday.
Yes.
Okay, Natalia, you are uploading that or no yet?
Yes, teacher, but I think that it's wrong. I don't
I
know
don't
how to
think
say
so.
it.
I want you to believe in yourself. I think that is good. I'm going to check it and I am going to let you know. Not right now, but I am going to let you know, don't worry. Santiago, did you finish? Did you upload it on Friday?
Yes, teacher, I will it
On Friday.
last week.
Okay, thank you. Juliana? Juliana Princess?
Yes, teacher, I publish in the forum.
Great. And Vale Urrego, did you finish, Princess?
Teacher, I sent
To my
this
email.
the Friday.
Okay.
Yes.
So, babies, you don't need more time. Yay. Okay, as all of you have finished, we are going to continue with the things that we are supposed to do today. Okay? So, here we go again. I am going to share with you my screen and I am going to explain the activity. Okay? This is it, babies. Today we are going to begin with past simple and continuous review. What do you remember of past simple? Mariana, what can you tell me? What is past simple and when do you use it? Mariana? Okay, I guess that I lost her. What can you tell me, Isa? What is past simple and how do you use it?
Past simple is to talk about an action that finished already.
Yes, it's something that is like over. What else? How do you use past simple?
And if you want to say like, no, yes, something that finished. I
Okay.
don't know. Yes.
Yes, something that is over. It's over, it's finished. No more than that. Okay, we have something important past simple. What is that, Juan Pablo? What happened with the verbs in past simple? How do I use it?
In past simple, use the verbs in past past preteritus. No sé.
No. What is that? No preteritus. No. In past simple, you have to use the verb in past. That's it. The past form of the verbs. Do you remember that, Juan Pablo?
Yes, teacher.
English.
Yeah.
English. Don't forget the
How do
use
you
of English.
how do you say olvidado?
I forgot.
Okay.
In
I
past.
forgot.
Can you see? It's a verb in past. I forgot. Okay, we have something with the verbs. We have regular verbs and irregular verbs. Nata, can you explain that to me? What is regular? What is irregular? What is that?
With ed.
What happened with ed and what is regular and what is irregular? What can you tell me? Nata, do you remember?
I'm confused. I know that we have a lot of verbs that uh, don't change. Bueno, no sé.
Change. Okay, so the verbs
Y
that
les
are like
ponen
in
ed.
okay, the verbs that don't change are the regular verbs. And those that you don't have to change are the ones that you are going to use with ed, regular verbs. What happened with irregular verbs? Who can tell me? Maybe Camilo. What happened with irregular verbs?
Repeat the question, please, teacher.
We are talking about the regular and irregular verbs in past simple. So we were saying that regular verbs that you don't have to change regular verbs. You just have to add ed. What happened with irregular verbs in past simple? What do I have to do?
With the regular verbs,
Irregular ones.
yes. With the regular verbs, I change the end of the word. For example, I can put ed, but in this case, when I change the irregular verb, I need do the conjugation of the word of the verb. Yes,
So
not
that's it.
change the word.
So actually, thank you, baby. With irregular verbs, the entire verb is going to change. Okay?
Yes, yes, change the verb.
So what does it mean? That means that you have to learn, you have to memorize the past form of the irregular verbs. Otherwise, it is going to be super hard. So you know like the most common ones, but you have to remember and to learn the other ones too. Okay, that's past simple. We use it with things that are like really over, that happened in the past and that are going to remain in the past. What happened with past continuous? Who can tell me? Maybe Juliana. What is past continuous? When do you use it?
If we talk about action that start in the past and that have a time
Mm-hmm.
or duration in the past.
Yeah, that's it. It's to talk about an action that is over, is in the past, is not happening anymore, you don't have consequences, but that action had like a duration in the past. That's it. How do I form past continuous? Who can tell me how is the structure? Maybe Santiago can help me.
Teacher,
Okay,
wait,
tell
I
me.
have a question.
Tell me, baby.
What is the question,
Give
teacher?
me 1 second. Santi? Princess, give me your question, please.
If we... No, es que no sé cómo decírtelo.
You can do it, you can do it.
You will say... No, espera. You will tell us if the story that we send you the last week is good.
Of course, I am going to tell you, not right now, because we are in something different, but of course, you are going to receive a feedback.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, don't worry. Now, please, everyone, focus in this class. So, Santiago, this is the
Teacher,
question. Tell me.
you
Last
can see
question.
the my activity of the form.
I receive it, yes.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay.
This is the correct place.
What, baby? Check.
This is the correct place. I
Yes, it's that
put
one. That's the correct
okay, okay.
place. Okay, babies, now please focus in this class. I don't want you thinking in other activities, just focus in past simple and continuous, okay? Don't get distracted. So, Santi, this is the question. We are talking about past continuous, and you were saying that is to talk about things that are over but that had some time of duration in the past. The question is how can I use or how can I build a sentence in past continuous? How is the structure? What can you tell me about it, Santi?
Um, I don't remember very well, but I think that is when I am going to say like I went to the cinema yesterday or
No,
something.
that is past simple. We are talking about past continuous.
I want
Okay, tell me.
is with was and were and verb with ing.
That's it, very good. The first thing that you
Teacher, I
have,
have a question.
tell me.
Past continuous is when the action in past was interrupted. Yeah. Or no?
That's when you use both verbal times at the same time. It's when yeah. So when you have past simple and past continuous in the same sentence. So you have one action that
Okay.
interrupts and one action that is interrupt. But we are not yet there. We are just checking past continuous right now. So in continuous, every single time that you read this word, continuous or progressive, you are going to know that the main verb is going to be with ing. Always. It doesn't matter the verbal time. If you have the word continuous, the main verb, ing. Don't forget that continuous is super, super, super in love with verb to be. Don't forget that they are married and that they love each other, so you can divide them, you can split them. So, you are going to use verb to be plus the verb with ing. What is the thing that is going to change? That you are saying past. As you have past, you are going to use verb to be in past tense. So, as you were saying, was or were. When do you use was? Who can tell me? In which moments? Mariana, tell me, when do you use was? Which verbs?
Was with he, she, it.
And with one more. He, she, it, and
And
I. This is the only moment when it is going to be like using the rules of the freaky ones, of the third person, something like that. Yeah? So
yes.
I, he, she, it. And of course you are going to use word with the other subjects. So guys, questions up to this point? Do you remember past simple and continuous?
No, teacher.
¿Cómo que no? Do you have any question? Tell me, if you have questions, this is the moment to ask. No questions? Is it clear? Past simple and continuous. Yes? Okay.
Very clear.
It's really clear. So I want to listen. Vale Venegas, Princess, can you please give me an example? Just a sentence. In past simple?
Yes, miss.
Go ahead.
What did you?
Vale Venegas is going to give me an example in past simple. Just a sentence. So go ahead, Princess.
I played. Yeah, o sea, yo sigo bien.
Yes, yes, go ahead. I played.
Volleyball.
Mhm.
The last week.
So I played volleyball the last week. That's it.
Yeah.
Very good. So in this case, you are using a regular verb. Give me 1 second. In this case, you are using a regular verb. So for that reason, you have to use ed. Okay, Camilo, go ahead.
In this case, for example, yesterday I jumped in the park.
Yesterday, I jumped. Be careful with pronunciation.
Jump in the park.
Jump in the park.
Yes, teacher.
Very good. That's it. Now, Gabby, can you please give me an example? Just a sentence by using past continuous?
Yes, teacher.
Go ahead.
My sister was doing the homework.
Okay. My sister was doing the homework. Maho, can you please give me another example by using past continuous?
Yes, teacher. My brother playing volleyball.
Be careful because you can't never divorce verb to be from verb with ing. You can't forget verb to be. So in this case, you have my brother. What do you use? Was or were?
Was.
So let's do it again. My brother.
My brother was playing volleyball.
That's it. My brother was playing volleyball. You can't forget verb to be. If you forget the poor verb to be, it is going to be super wrong. Okay?
Okay.
So now, tell me, baby.
I can example for.
Okay, go ahead. Attack. Give me your example.
I was watching TV.
I was watching TV. I was watching TV last night. Now I am going to go to Natalia's question. Do you remember that Natalia asked me if maybe we can use this thing with interrupted actions? The answer is yes. If you are using past simple and past continuous, you are going to be able to use it with interrupted actions. Do you remember that for those cases we used when and while? So, what is the meaning of when? Who can tell me?
Cuando.
Cuando. And what is the meaning of while?
Mientras.
Mientras. So, we are going to check this example. We are going to use the ones that you gave me. I was watching TV when my mother called me. So, in this example, What is the action that interrupts and what is the action that is interrupt? Who can tell me?
I want
Tell me. Go ahead.
that that was interrupt is that I was watching.
I was watching TV. Very good. So the action that is interrupt is the one in past continuous. Don't forget that. And the action that interrupts is the one in past simple. So past simple interrupts past continuous. Why? Why do you think that is happening, Isa?
Because the action that was interrupt is an action that was how do you say, like se estaba ejecutando.
It was happening.
It was happening while the action that interrupt only happened and no more. Yes.
That's it. Because the only way that you can interrupt an action is when that action is happening. So every single time the action that is going to be interrupted is the one that you have in past continuous. To say that that action is interrupt, you are going to use when. I was doing this when this happened. Okay? So that's it. And why when do I have to use while in this case? So what happened with while? Who can tell me?
Teacher, what was the question?
If I use when I am talking about the action that is interrupt, when do I use while? How do I use it?
If when no if no when two actions are no were happen no were
Yes,
happening.
when two actions were happening at the same time, but you don't have one action that interrupts the other one. So, for example, this one. I was watching TV while my brother was doing the homework. So, do I have an action that interrupts?
No.
No. The fact that my brother is doing the homework, it's affecting the fact that I am watching TV? No.
No.
There is nothing happening. So you just have two actions that are finished, that are in the past, that had like this time to in the past, like continuity in the past, but one action is not affecting the other one. Okay? So that's it. Babies, do you have any question about past simple or past continuous? 100% sure? So please type on the chat yes, yes, yes if you are super sure that you don't have questions. Please, I want you to answer to me. So if you have any question or something, just say yes, yes, yes. If it's everything clear. Okay. No questions. What about the other ones? Is it clear? I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What about the rest of the group? Do you have questions? No questions? Everything clear? Yes? Okay, great.
Profe, yo sí,
English,
pero es que no me
English.
dejan enviar el
Baby, English, please. Don't forget that you have to use English. So, Majo, I want to listen to you again, but in English.
I can't send the message.
The message. So, is everything clear, Majo? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's continue then. Now that everything is clear, we are going to do this activity or an activity to reinforce the things that we have learned. What are you going to do? Each one of you is going to receive a specific historical event. Do you know what is the meaning of historical event? Yes or no? What is that? What is historical event?
Yes. Evento histórico.
Evento histórico. So, each one of you is going to receive a historical event. I am going to give you your historical event, of course. The idea is that you must create the story of someone's life on that event. So let's imagine that your historical event is the Second World War, and I am going to tell you, okay. So for example, Mariana, I am going to use you for the example. I'm sorry. I can say, Mariana, this is your historical event. Your historical event is Second World War. So what do you have to do? You have to go, you have to look for some information of Second World War if you have no idea of what is that. And then you have to invent, to create the story of someone's life. So for example, your story, it's about a mother with two sons, and she's living and she's a Jew girl, and she is living in next to one of the main places of Germans, and blah 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 blah. You have to create your story. And you are going to tell me that story, of course, using past simple and past continuous. Okay? So that's it. It's basically, you don't have to follow like a specific format in this activity, because it is not an article, it is not an essay, it is not nothing like that. You just have to write this story, and that's it. This is a writing activity, okay? So, I am going to give you your historical events, and then you are going to create your stories. Questions up to this point? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher, can
Tell
you
me.
repeat? My internet is so bad, so I
Yeah.
listen to you recortado.
Okay. I am going to repeat again, and I am going to share you my screen. Don't forget that you have everything in today's forum, yeah? So, what are you going to do? Each one of you is going to receive a specific historical event, yeah? I am going to give you that event. And with that event, I mean, if you have no idea of what happened on that event, you have to look for some information before writing, right? With the event that I am going to give you, you must create the story of someone's life on that event. So, for example, if you have Second World War, you are going to decide what do you want to write. Maybe your story can be about the mother with the two sons, or maybe you are going to tell me about the life of a soldier on Second World War. You are going to decide. It's up to you. The only requirement is that you have to create your story by taking into account the historical event that I am going to give you. And of course, you should use past simple and continuous, because you are going to tell me the story of something that is over, something that is in the past. Okay? Questions up to this point? Questions about the activity that you are going to do? Yes or no? If you have questions, it's the time to ask. Tell me.
No, yes. We have to put no. There are an specific no. Es que I don't know how do you say that.
Okay, let's try to find synonyms. Tell me, you can do it. A specific what? Number of words?
The maximum of words.
No, you don't have a limit of words. I am trying to avoid like 200 words, 300 words. No. I am going to let this to you. It's your story, so you can write as much as you want. You don't have a limit, you don't have a minimum, you just have to write a story. Any other question, guys?
Teacher, I have a question.
Tell me. Baby, I can't listen to you in a good way. Can you please repeat? Because I can't listen. I don't know if maybe you can write your question through the chat, because it was really hard to listen to you, baby. Please type it and I am going to answer it. While you are doing that, let me know if you have any other question, guys. Questions about the activity that we are going to be doing? Yes or no?
You can repeat the activity, please, teacher.
Yes, I am going to give you a specific historical event, and you have to write the story of someone's life taking into account that historical event, and you have to use past simple and past continuous. That's what you have to do. So if, for example, you receive Second World War, you have to decide if you want to tell me the story of a girl, or maybe of a soldier, or maybe of Hitler. You are going to decide. It's your story, but you have to take into account your historical event and past simple and continuous. Okay, Camilo, questions?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. No more questions? I am going to wait for the question of my princess. Please type it. And while that is happening, I am going to assign your historical events. Okay? So, no, you have to invent it. It is not a real story. It's not a true story. You have to invent it. Okay? So, babies, I am going to assign your historical events. Please take notes because I am not going to repeat. Take notes. Okay? So, let's begin. Let's begin. Give me 1 second while I assign it. Okay, Camilo, ready?
Yes, teacher.
World War First. That's your historical event. World War First. Let's go with Juan Pablo. Are you ready, Juan Pablo?
Profe.
Tell me.
No, no.
Nope. Who said profe in Spanish? Do you have any question? Okay. So, Camilo, World War First. Juan Pablo, please take notes. Your historical event is the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Okay? Atomic
Eso está más
bombings
chido.
of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Don't fight with me. Just go ahead. Each event is super nice. So, okay, let's go with Juliana. Ready, baby?
Profe, que se le fue she don't have internet.
Okay, so let's wait for Juliana. Then let's go with Isabella. Ready, princess?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, your historical event is Apollo 11, when they arrived to the moon. So, in general terms, Apollo 11. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, Juan David, are you ready? Please take notes. I am not going to repeat. Juan David, ready? Juan David, are you there? Juan David. Let me see because I don't know if you are writing. So Juan David, yes, you are writing. Please take notes. Your historical event is Great Depression. Great Depression. That's your historical event. Okay, Mariana, ready, princess?
Yes.
So, fall of the Berlin Wall.
What?
Fall of the Berlin Wall.
Okay.
Okay, that's your historical event. Fall of the Berlin Wall. Natalia, are you ready?
Yes.
Take notes, princess. Attack on Pearl Harbor. Attack on Pearl Harbor. That's your
Teacher,
historical event.
can you
Write it?
you please escribir
Okay.
in the chat, please?
Yes, baby, I can do it. So, attack on Pearl Harbor. Give me 1 second.
Teacher,
That's
can
it.
I do it in a mano?
Yes,
I
you can do
have
it. You can do it with on hand and you can
computer.
just take a picture and upload it. It's okay if you do it hand. I mean, for me, it is actually really nice when you do it like on your notebooks. So, Juan David, yes, Great Depression, La Gran Depresión, Juan David. And Natalia, the attack on Pearl Harbor. Let's continue. Santiago, ready?
Yes.
Take notes. Cold War. That's your
¿Cómo, profe?
historical event. Cold War.
Okay, okay.
Cold War, okay? Okay, Gabby, ready? Gabby, your event is Vietnam War. Vietnam War, okay? Let's go with Maria Jose. Ready, Maria Jose?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, your event is John F. Kennedy assassination, like the murder of John F. Kennedy. Okay? Murder of John F. Kennedy.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's go with Vale Rego. Ready, baby? Your
Yes,
historical
teacher.
event is Second World War. Second World War.
Teacher,
Tell me.
can you write in the chat, please?
Yeah. Is the Second World War. That's it. And let's finish with Vale Venegas. Ready, princess? So, Vale Venegas, your historical event is Chernobyl disaster. Okay?
Chernobyl?
Chernobyl disaster.
Okay.
Okay? So, guys, I hope that you have taken notes because I am not going to repeat the historical events. Now, you are going to have some time to write your stories. Okay?
Teacher, that is
Tell
for
me.
today.
We are going to begin today, and maybe we are going to take some minutes to continue on Tuesday. Okay?
Sí.
Profe,
Tell me, baby.
In
English.
what time? No, no, no. Yes. I write this history.
As I was telling to Isa,
o sea,
I mean, as I was telling to Isa, we are going to begin today. We are going to use these 15 minutes to write the stories. But I guess that we are going to begin today, but we are going to complete the activity on Thursday because I don't think that we have enough time
No,
to
no,
do it
no.
today.
This is not my question. My question
Okay.
is in what time? O sea, ¿en qué tiempo escribimos?
Yeah, a verbal time, of course, past simple and past continuous. That's the
Okay.
one that we are working with. Just past simple and past continuous. Okay? So, guys, do you have any question about something? Did you have any question about the activity? Did you have your historical events clear? Gabi, tell me what happened. I read you, baby. Okay, Gabi, did you listen your historical event or not really? Please let me know. Okay, I am going to assigning to you again. Just give me 1 second while I do it. Okay. So 1 second. I'm going to give you a different one. Okay, Gabi, your historical event is going to be the Titanic. Okay? You're going to create your story taking into account the Titanic story. Now that everything is clear, please guys, begin working with your stories. If you have any question, just let me know. Of course in English. Tell me, Vale. Vale, tell me. Open your microphone and let me know.
teacher, my story, how did you say puede ser?
It can be.
It can be the, I don't know, the, ¿cómo?
You can do it. You can do it.
Eh, I have a question. No, teacher. One moment.
Okay. So Mariana, no baby, you can't leave the call. You have to be in the call like 10 more minutes because you are in class. So you can't. Any other question, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Tell me, Isa.
How can I say if I talking in past? How can I say like that the es que can I tell you this in Spanish?
Okay, just this one. Tell me.
Okay. I want to say like el objetivo principal era que el hombre caminara en la superficie de la luna. So can I say like the main objective was that the human can or could walk if I
It's in
talk in
past, so you
past.
have to say it in past could.
Okay.
Okay, but I guess that maybe you can say like the main purpose was that or they wanted that human walked in past on the moon, like to make it easier. Now,
Okay.
Juan David, I am going to tell you this just one last time. You can't use Spanish. Not in the chat, not in the interventions. You can't use Spanish. And from now on, you are going to have a grade weekly of the use of Spanish. So please don't use Spanish, okay? And answering to your question, yes, you have to begin. You should be working on your text right now, okay?
Teacher,
Vale.
I say in my history, Hitler a good person.
You want to tell the story of Hitler, like the good person that Hitler could be?
Yes.
Yes, you can do it. It's your story. I mean, the most you have to feel those three things.
Teacher,
The first one, give me 1 second, Camila. The first one is that you have to take into account the historical event that I gave you. The second one is that you have to write your story in past simple and continuous. And the third one is that it has to be your own creation, your own story. And that's it. So, Camilo,
Mm, you can check the chat, please, teacher.
yes, of course I can. Um, so, yes, but I am not going to answer because you use Spanish.
In English.
In English. How can you say that in English?
In this moment, I need going to write the text.
Yes, you should be writing the text by now. Actually, you should begin with that like 5 minutes ago or something like that.
Okay, for what day, teacher? Is the
As I was telling you,
for
we are
today?
going to begin today and we are going to use like 20 minutes on Thursday to finish it. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Juan David, we are writing the text that I tell you. I gave to each one of you one historical event. You have to write a story of someone's life in that historical event. So, for example, you have the Great Depression, I guess. Tienes la Gran Depresión. So, what are you going to do? If you have no idea of what the Great Depression is, you have to look a little bit of information about it, and then you are going to be able to write your story. So, you have to make a story, but based on what? Based on the historical event that I gave you. So, for example, the historical event that I gave you is the Great Depression, la Gran Depresión. So, you have to take into account that historical event to write your story. You are going to write the story of someone's life in that moment of history. And you are going to do it by using past simple and past continuous. So, the example that I gave you, if you have the Second World War, okay? Okay, if you have the Second World War, you're going to say, okay, I know that in the Second World War we had Hitler, we have the Holocaust, we had a lot of bad things. You are going to invent the story of someone's lives in that moment. So, for example, you are going to tell me the story of a soldier who ran away from Hitler. I don't know. So, taking into account your historical event, you are going to write this story. Okay, Juan David? Lisa, tell me.
Teacher, if I talking about that date, and can I put like it was sent on on the date or
Yes,
not can
because
I?
it's a date on June, blah blah blah, on this time. So you have to use
And
on.
I have to put first the month.
Yes, first the month.
Okay.
Okay, any other question, babies? If you have any question, just let me know. Open your microphones and let me know. Okay, keep working, guys.